Hey! Hello! Hi! I'm Vincent, Vinny, Vince. Bored. Oh, help me. I'm in my room. I'm bored. I don't know why I'm making this video, actually. But I'm making it, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, there. Haha, sorry. I am indestructible. I am the man. I've got the power! Yeah. Okay. You want jokes? I want jokes. I got jokes. Might as well kill some time on the camera before I kill the camera. Alright, Serge. This joke is entitled Mr. Wiggly. Mr. Wiggly. Okay. So it's Christmas Eve. And this officer, police officer obviously, he was doing his last mid duties. And when as soon as he's finishing up, he sees this little girl lying, not lying, but like walking around in the snow. All frail and feeble and orphanage-ish. And the guy's like, oh, well, where are your parents, kid? Oh, I don't have any. So, and these little kids, they're supposed to be taken to the orphanage. But the orphanage is closed on holidays. And the officer, knowing this, is like, oh, fuck. What do I do? And then he says, I got it. I'll take this kid to my house tonight, and I'll bring her to the orphanage after Christmas. So he takes the kid to the house, and already he is very unused to having a little girl in the house alone with him. So he takes a shower, and unfortunately his thing flops out. It's pecker. I'm a moron. And the little girl's like, what's that? And the guy's like, that's Mr. Wiggly. And the little girl's like, well, can I play with Mr. Wiggly? Not now, maybe later. So the little girl's like, okay. So a few hours pass, and then they go to bed. And then the little girl's like, can I play with Mr. Wiggly now? And the officer's like, no, not now, maybe later. And she's like, okay. And then they go to sleep. And then, next morning, the officer wakes up in a hospital bed. And he turns over and he sees a little girl right in front of him. And he asks, what the fuck did you do? The officer's like, the little girl's like, well, I was playing with Mr. Wiggly and he spit in my eyes, so I bit his head off. I want another. Alright. So this blonde woman, she walks into a hardware store, and she says to the guy there at the counter, excuse me, I would like to buy a television. Well, I'm sorry, miss, but we don't serve blondes. She's a little put off. Well, she says, alright, I'll come back another time. Then, she comes back the very day after, the day right after that day, and thinking to fool the man by dyeing her hair red. And then she walks up to him and says, I want to buy a television. Well, we do not serve to blondes. Okay, you're a little confused now. okay, I'll just come back another time. Then the very day after, she comes back. Her hair dyed as a brunette. And she says to the man there, I want to buy a television. We do not serve to blondes. Okay, look, I came back 3 days in a row. And 3 days in a row, I had my hair dyed. And 3 days in a row, I asked you for the same thing. And you refused me. She's freaking furious now. And then the guy's like, well, okay, look, lady. First of all, I'm the same guy you've been speaking to for the past 3 days, so your face is pretty damn familiar. And second of all, that's not a television. That's a microwave. Okay. Third one. Okay, so there's an American, a Russian, and a Mexican, and they're standing atop a bridge overlooking a river. And the Russian, he says, in my country, we have a tradition. When our people gather atop of a bridge, and and each of us throws what we have most of over the bridge into the river. So he takes a big sack of vodka, and he throws it over the bridge and into the river, saying, in my country we have much vodka. So the other two, the American and the Mexican, are like, oh damn, we should try this. So the Mexican, he takes out a satchel of tacos and burritos, and he throws it over, saying, in my country we have many tacos. So the American, he grabs the Mexican and throws him over. That killed a nice amount of time. Alright, I hope you enjoyed my boredom. I'm no longer bored anymore. Toodles.